Hey guys, so it is Sunday, but it is already 8:25. It is the evening, and I did not do a reset today. I barely did anything today. I have not been feeling good this whole weekend. I've been I'm not gonna say sick, but I just haven't been feeling good. Have not been well. So I decided instead of like a Sunday reset, this would be like a Sunday talk and just discuss things like what happened last week, how my Thanksgiving was, what's planning for next week, and just other things, miscellaneous things like that. So firstly, like I said, I'm not feeling good. That is why I am not doing a reset. I do apologize for that. I've been on a pretty steady trend on making the reset videos and doing them consistently. And I have been liking them. I've been liking them a lot because it's making me like really clean and do things that I need to do around the house of those nature, and it's getting me up and moving a lot. So I've been doing better with my movement, which is another point that I'm gonna make in the video, but I've been doing pretty good with my movement. I haven't been using the cane at all for the last week and a half, and even at work, haven't been bringing it. Physical therapy, haven't been bringing it. Going places, I haven't been bringing it. Yeah, I may be limping a little bit here and there, but I have not been bringing it because I have not been having pain in my hip. It's more just my hip gets fatigued very fast because the muscles aren't there yet, which I've been trying to work on slowly but surely. The next thing that kind of goes into the next thing I wanted to talk about is my physical health when it comes to my back and my hip. Like I said, my hip's been doing pretty good. I am now basically trying to think what's today. So July, August, October, November. It's 3 months. No, August, September, October, November. So it's been 4 months, about to basically 5 months, because it is now December 1st. So things have been going like they should. I am getting stronger. It's just kind of being halted by my back. But overall, my hip has been doing pretty good. Like I said, I have not really been having pain, even just like sitting, laying down, things of that nature. I've been sleeping on my right side, and everything seems to be going well. I've been moving a lot more. I've been doing like little TikTok dances and things like that. So my movement is getting up there. Like I said, it just needs to get stronger. It's getting fatigued very, very fast. And that's a problem, but because my back, I can't get it there. But talking about my back has unfortunately been getting worse. It is now causing me pain down my right leg and my left leg. And I've just now been waiting on the other doctor to call me, the one that the first doctor referred me to. No one has called me yet. I understand that last week was Thanksgiving week, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. So tomorrow I'm going to call them and make them put me on the schedule because I need this cortisol shot. I really feel like everything will really start moving once I get this cortisol shot, but things aren't calming down. And right now I'm doing only isometric hip exercises, which is fine. They work too, but I really can't do those advanced exercises because those involve my back, and my back is killing me. Like, I'll be sitting on the couch and barely straighten my leg and barely lift my leg off the floor, and my back hurts. My left leg makes my back hurt, my right leg makes my back hurt. Bending weird, sitting weird position, everything makes my back hurt. So next, I'm going to talk about my Thanksgiving, trying to pass all that negative physical health stuff. I'm just going to keep moving on, hopefully call the doctor and yada yada. But my Thanksgiving was great. Me and Cameron went down to see my mom. We were at my mom's house, family was over. She cooked a bunch, and I actually cooked a roasted chicken. I brought something to Thanksgiving for the first time. You might be like, for the first time? Yeah, for the first time. My mom usually does all the cooking because she wants to, but I think slowly but surely I'm gonna be doing more and more. And I brought a roasted chicken. It was my first time doing something like that, and everybody said it turned out good. I literally could not bring any chicken home. I brought turkey home, I brought ham home, but the chicken was gone. Mind you, I only made a 5-pound chicken because I didn't know, exactly how much people would like it. But I did actually make, if any of you guys know Teeny on TikTok, she's famous for mac and cheese and all that stuff. I saw she had a roasted chicken recipe. I was like, okay, I gotta try that. And so I did everything step by step, exactly how she said. The only difference is I put white wine instead of chicken broth because she said I could. And instead of buying chicken broth, I was like, I have white wine right here, cook, like, you know, that I was supposed to cook with, but never did. So I'm like, I'm gonna use that. So I used some white wine instead of chicken breast, but everything else, the compound butter, the lemon, the garlic, all that stuff, onions, I did the same thing. Oh, the only other thing, I did not use carrots and I did not use celery just because that's not really, I just knew my family wouldn't kind of do anything with them, if that makes sense. So it was just chicken on a bed of onions and that was it. And it was delicious and gone. So continuing with my life. So Thanksgiving was great. I hope y'all's Thanksgiving was great as well. So I don't know if I've talked about this a lot in my videos, but we are kind of having a little bit of issues with our youngest dog, Ace, just because he has been doing things that are very weird for his age. Like, he's 1 year old at this point and he's still like peeing randomly, even though we trained him to get potty trained. And there's other things that training he should have gotten and he was getting, but then they're not happening. So we did a whole training course and he has his little certificate in his room from training, but there's just certain things that are happening. Like, he'll go out to potty, and with our big dog, he'll go out and he might not come straight back in, but sooner or later he's gonna come back in. That's just kind of how that works. Our little dog, he'll go out and then he'll be at the door, you open the door and he just doesn't want to come in. I'm like, come on, let's go. And there's nothing like blocking him, there's no trigger, because he loves his brother. It's not like his brother is scaring him. And so unfortunately, and I know this is controversial when it comes to some people, we did have to get him an e-collar, and that has been working for us so far, but I do not want him to stay on the e-collar. I've been contacting some like dog behavioralists, some other dog trainers, to see maybe what problem we could have that we can fix. And then also, he is child fear aggressive, so he hates children. He's afraid of children for some odd reason, and you know, the fear can turn to aggression. Kind of, it happens. I don't understand. Children won't even be like walking towards him. They'll be minding their own business. Like my niece and nephew were here, minding their own business on their tablets, not even focused on him. And he just started barking away, growling, blah, blah, this, and we had to put him back in the cage. It's just a whole mess. And because later, I want to start a family and he's only 1, I really want to get that behavior fixed, because if that behavior doesn't get fixed and he is aggressive towards children, you kind of get the point I'm implying right now, because I can't put my future children in a predicament where they could get bit by a dog by not doing anything. So I'm calling trainers, I'm calling behavioralists, and I'm trying to figure it out, and hopefully we can figure it out. But right now, I need to save money for that because training is expensive. I've been looking up how to do certain trainings, but since I have no knowledge and no certificate, no degree in like dog training, when it comes to aggressive behaviors, I really want to handle that with a professional, not just trying to fix it myself. And with the e-collar, we only use it when he goes outside. We don't use it inside the house, because we have been conditioning him with the e-collar, like, hey, you know, come. If you don't come, I'm gonna vibrate it, you know. And he doesn't like the vibration, so he understands, you know, if he doesn't come, it's gonna vibrate. So we have been conditioning him with that, and then every time he comes in, we give him a treat, we take the collar off, so that's like a reward. And so I think we're doing good on that aspect, but like I said, with the aggressive behavior, we can't handle that on our own, and we need a professional. Talking about saving money, I know like this might be personal for some people, but I'm gonna go out and say it because this is my daily life, this is regular life. I am not some rich person and yada yada. So when it comes to finances, we have been thinking about me getting a second job. And you might be like, well, Brianna, your back, Brianna, your hip, and I understand that, but unfortunately I was stupid. Even though I'm young, I was younger and stupider and got debt. Luckily, I'm blessed to not have any student loan debt, but I do have debt from just doing things that I shouldn't have done, that I couldn't afford, and I just did them because I thought, oh, I'm young, you know, whatever. But now I dug myself a hole. And with the second job, it won't be going towards bills or anything like that, because I'm fine with my bills with my current salary right now. I just need a little extra money where all that money is going to go straight to this debt. And I'm hoping that I can get a job and have it for less than a year, working weekends only. And every time I get a paycheck, it goes straight to debt. And that can help me reduce my debt a lot, and, you know, hopefully consolidate some things, because I really don't want to do a consolidation loan, because I feel like it never really works out. It just gives you a more lump sum of money of loans, and more payments, and I just really don't want to do all that. I tried that once, it didn't work out for me, so I didn't want to try it again. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting a second job, and I know that means that I'm gonna only have like one off day every other week, and I understand that, but I would rather work 7 days a week and get my debt paid down than keep dealing with these trying to pay down my debt little by little, and it's not going anywhere, and it's basically only going towards interest. So I just wanted to be real with you guys about that, because I know there's some people who are also having financial struggles and thinking about stuff like that. And I did my research on getting a second job, and basically everything I've read is people agree that if you're in a predicament like that, getting a second job will really help. Yeah, it might be hard for months to a year or a couple years, but the benefit, the long term, is gonna pay off. So that's that. I wanted just be open about it, because you know, my life is not glamorous. It might look like, you know, I got 2 dogs, I'm in a house, you know, I'm with my boyfriend, you know, I have a great job, all these things, but life's not glamorous. I'm gonna keep moving forward, even if my physical health is kind of iffy. And you might be like, well, why did Cameron get a second job? Well, Cameron's job is way more labor intensive than mine is. So he would basically be doing 7 days of hard labor. And me, even though I'm not gonna say my job's not hard, because mentally it is hard, how the work I had to do to get to where I am, to get this job, was hard. But I sit at a desk, I get up and walk to a lab and sit in the lab, and that's what I do. That's it. That is it. And obviously I do a lot of mentally straining things, but then on the weekends I can do maybe some more physically labor inducive stuff, like retail and being a host or things of that nature. There are some jobs that I'm not going to do just because I know it will be a strain on my back and my hip. And those would be like serving at a restaurant. Those would be like unloading or loading trucks. So being in a warehouse, that's probably not gonna be it for me, but working at a retail store will probably be good, especially since it is Christmas time. So a lot of places are looking for workers, seasonal workers during this time. So I'm hoping that I can become one of those seasonal workers and work and pay down my debt. So that's what I'm hoping for. But we'll see what happens, because life happens and sometimes it doesn't really work out like you want to. But that is really what I'm hoping for, so I can help pay down my debt and just have a little extra money that I just put straight towards debt. So that's my plan. Yeah, that's all I really got to say about my finances. Like, I'm thinking about getting a second job, and I really think it is the right thing to do, because I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck or nothing like that. But like I said, I'm barely paying down my debt little by little, and it's barely budging, and I'm just paying interest. So I would pay like $90, but then interest is like $68. I'm not doing anything with that. So I think a second job will be very beneficial to everybody, and especially me, because it's my debt. It's not me and Cameron's debt. Cameron's fine. He wasn't stupid. I was stupid. So, you know, it's something to help pay down my debt. So that's what I'm hoping for. And then lastly, what are my plans for this upcoming week? So this upcoming week, I ain't really got nothing going on. I know that sounds so terrible. I know, you know, whatever, but I really don't. I just have physical therapy, and right now physical therapy is very mild because of my back. We're not trying to flare up my back. So I just have physical therapy, and I'm hoping that either I can get into the other back doctor this week or next week. So let's cross my fingers, and I'm hoping that that will happen, so then my week will be a little bit more entertaining. But if not, it is what it is. Coming up this month though, other than Christmas, my favorite holiday, me and Cameron want to go to our local botanical gardens to take the dogs and see the lights and everything like that, because they do have they have dog days every week and things like that. And then we also want to go to another town over, because they have a little Christmas thing that they go on, and it looks like a little Hallmark movie. That's how I describe it, but I think it's really cute. I didn't even know about it. I saw it on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, this is really close. So I'm gonna go over there, and we're probably gonna do that. And then sometime later in the month, we're gonna go to Six Flags, because I've never been to Holiday in the Park for Six Flags. And we do have our little seasonal membership, or season membership, that does end at the end of December. So like I said, I'm hoping that happens. Again, this all is based on how my back and my hips doing. If my hip and my back aren't doing good and I cannot walk Six Flags, because Six Flags is huge, then it is what it is, and I cannot do it. If I cannot go to the local botanical gardens with my dogs, then it is what it is. Next year will always be a thing. Six Flags will always be there. I'm hoping. So, you know, things happen, but I'm hoping that my back can get calmed down with a cortisol shot and I can start progressing. Um, so yeah, I know this wasn't really a Sunday reset video. It's just me talking for 15 minutes, and I'm hoping that it's okay with you guys for me talking and updating you guys on my life and showing you how life really is. It's not glamorous, and it's not, I mean, it can be glamorous. My goal is to make it glamorous to the point where I'm not, certain things I don't have to worry about. But right now, I'm young. I'm 22 years old. I'm still working out the kinks in my life, just like I feel like you guys are working out the kinks in yours, no matter your age. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Sunday talk. I'm sorry I couldn't do a reset. I'm just really not feeling good. And yeah, I'm just trying to get ready for work, and it's already kind of late. So it is what it is. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.